Hello! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For this week's read, I'm going to use the tarot of the Astromatrix Tarot. There's a website in the back here if you're interested to find it. I want to say this was like a community effort, not a community, but like a group effort. I don't think there's like a one person who did it. Supportive Oracle cards. Your Clairvoyant Oracle cards by Belinda Grace, illustrated by Elaine Marzin. Website in the back here, rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as in apple, U as an umbrella. And I use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 and make that the Fool. And then I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana and a 4-sided dice to decide which suit of the minor arcana. That's from Math Art Fun, I believe it is. MathArtFun.com is where I got those dice. Alright, with that being said, if you would like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. This is James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Leo? Ooh, Queen of Fire right off the bat. Don't get caught up in the gender, but that's a really good card for Leo. That's passion. That's things moving forward the way you need them to. One more. There's a lot going on here around this over. Where is this? This is around the whole situation. This is weird. There's very contradictory people around the situation. People who, they keep starting fresh. They're not really going anywhere. And they don't really seem to be ready to be doing anything either. So I feel like you got people around you who are, they seem like they would make sense to your situation, but they never really seem to help. They just don't really... Maybe it looks like they're going to help, but they really don't. I keep seeing this energy of people trying to get close to you, liking your energy, but it never really works out. I feel like you're kind of like, I kind of like them, but they're really not helpful. I feel like these are people that you like. I do feel like you like them, but they're not helpful for you. They don't really get you anywhere. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. For some reason, you keep looking out for them, though, which is fine. You decide you're going to look out for them, so you look out for them. That's fine. I think this is what we're going to be talking about, these people, and what they're actually creating in your life. Because they genuinely care about you. And they're very consistent, and they're very reliable for caring about you. They care about your feelings. They care about what happens to you in life, where you're going to be. You know, they want good things for you. They're good people. I feel like these are good people, but it's kind of like, I feel like I'm always taking care of them in a sense. They might think they're taking care of you, but you're actually taking care of them. And you seem to keep balancing this out. What is this? Oh, I didn't do the... So... What are you missing? Are you missing out on something that you don't have to? That's interesting. That energy, you don't have to be connected with it as much as you are, and it can still be good. Because whatever this energy is, and it's a good energy, and I don't feel like you want to get rid of it, and I wouldn't suggest you to get rid of it either. But, I feel like you can pull back your influence on that a little bit because you're missing out on opportunities. The Seven of Swords with the opportunity here is telling me you're not able to be connected with certain things because this other energy is taking up your time and it's not really doing anything for you. You can still be socially connected and morally helping each other out and being there for each other emotionally a little bit without letting it suck up your time as much as it is. I feel like it's taking up too much of your time. You have opportunities you're missing out on that you don't have to miss out on. Why are you allowing this? Why are you allowing this? I think it's because you're loyal. I think that's what it is. Which I don't think your loyalty has to be in question. But it's almost like I feel bad if I don't stay connected with it in this sense. There's other people who could step in too, whatever that means. Other people could be more connected, and I feel like if you step back, you might be surprised who steps in to take up to pick up the extra. I think that's fine. You are loyal, like you were definitely loyal, but I don't think we need to be loyal to the part where you're missing out on opportunities. I think that's where this is going, because you put a lot of effort into this, and I know Leo can do a lot. I know y'all can do a lot, clearly, but whatever this subject is, it's taking too much. So how do we change this in a way that suits Leo? Because you have to be comfortable with it, or else it's not going to have a chance, right? Six of Pentacles, which is balance, and then the Emperor half in, half out. So, accepting that somebody else can step in, another person that's completely different flavor from you, a totally different flavor, and having that conversation with maybe that person could work. Because I'm getting like, you can have a conversation with this person that's a totally different flavor from you. The whole thing kind of teeters on you letting go and letting this other person take control of it. And I feel like maybe that's what's interesting to you. Or maybe what kind of like, because kind of like if I do that, this isn't something I'm going to be able to stay connected with this tightly. Because if this other's flavor comes in that's totally different from me, they're very regimented, very, a lot of boundaries, a lot of, organization, a lot of same way, that's not going to be my flavor. I'm not going to want to be a part of this as much. So it's kind of like, do I let that happen? Because if I let this other energy in, and we have these conversations, they're going to restructure this whole situation in a way that doesn't work for me. And I feel like I'm completely letting go of it. I don't know if that's exactly what's going on, but that seems to be how it feels. The thing is, if you allow that to happen, nothing bad happens to the situation, in the sense of like you're still emotionally connected, but you don't have to like do whatever you've been doing, and it opens you up to these other opportunities that I feel like it's not like you're walking away from these opportunities. It's that you're so caught up in these other things that you're not even aware that they're there. You don't have the time to get into them. Even though you can do a lot, there's so many things that you're centering on over here, you don't see what's over there. You don't have the opportunity to get over and get to these opportunities, if you follow me on that one. If you're willing to do this, you're going to be very happy the way it turns out. You're still going to be connected in a very like supportive role. Like it's almost like every once in a while I feel like I'm almost like a substitute teacher. Once in a great while I come in just to like look out for the class when the main teacher's not there. It almost feels like that. But I'm only there for a day, and then when I'm done, we can do it the way they want it. I don't care. It was only one day. It's fine. And then I go back to what I was doing. Do other people really like the way you do things? Yes. But that's not the only way to do it. And to do things differently, it does support the situation in like, if people don't like it, then they have other choices to do. Okay, could we get that a little bit better? Because I feel like I screwed that up. You stepping down is not bad for the situation. You're still going to be connected. Other people involved in this situation, they like it how you do it. If they don't like this new regimented way, that opens different doors for them. That gives them the opportunity to stand up and create their own path, which while you were there, maybe they weren't doing. Which is, I'm not pointing fingers in the sense of like anybody's bad. That doesn't make anybody bad. But maybe they weren't willing to try to do it their own way as long as you were a part of it because they just liked the way you did it. Now with somebody else stepping in where it's still good but they don't like it, that gets them to stand up and start leading their own life on their own terms the way they want to do it. This could be a very healthy, very positive change for them, which is something ultimately I think you're going to like with somebody. It's almost like looking at somebody thinking They could do this on their own if they would just stand up and do it on their own, but they just don't seem to do it while you're here doing it for them or directing it forward. By you switching this out this way, they don't like the new way. Therefore, they do step up and they fly their own direction, and that gets them into I feel like this is what I want from them. This is where I want them to go. I think this is important. And this might be one of those things, like once they start flying on their own, then the only challenge you have is to like hold back and to not get too involved, but just keep encouraging them and keep saying, hey, yep, keep flying on your own. You got this. Keep doing it. You got it. I always knew you could. Keep going. So it's just like you holding the line, like now that you're flying on your own, keep flying on your own. Not in a negative way, but just in a supportive way, if you follow me on that. This is an interesting reading. Because like the way you're currently handling it, it feels like this is what I need to do because I care about this. This is important to me. But there's two things missing here. You're missing out on your own opportunities because you're so connected to this. But also, whoever you're helping is also technically missing out on opportunities because they're too comfortable. Because they like the way you do it. They probably really, really like you. That's probably part of it. They're just very comfortable. But by you switching it out, it gets you more opportunities and it gets this other energy more opportunities too. Yours opportunities are definitely going to show up first. Yours is going to go like that. This other energy, that's going to take some time. It could be up to a year or two, just to be fair. So like you're gonna snap into focus. They might take a year or two before they actually stand up and do it on their own, just to be fair, in case that matters. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.